The Shanghai Masters 1000 has wrapped up, and the champion is Hubert Hurcacz, who defeats Andrey Rublev in a three-setter in the final. Both players weathered an early draw that saw most of the top seeds falling out in the first 3-4 rounds. They found themselves in the quarter semifinals, quarters and semis situation where they had to just maintain their level and beat some guys who had scrambled in there with them. They both are able to and end up as the players with the higher rankings and most experience in the finals. In the final itself, each player stayed very well on serve. Hurcacz, particularly exceptional in that first set, able to find some space and get a break on Rublev's serve late in the set. Rublev, a much better second set, able to get that space a bit earlier with a break and back it up to take the set. Third goes all the way to the tie break, where both players get a chance at match point. Both have to defend on their own serve. And ultimately, Hurcacz, the player with the bigger, harder, more consistent weapon of a serve, he only has to defend one, whereas Rublev has to defend 3 or 4 of them. And eventually, Rublev falling out, he had a chance breaking earlier in that tiebreak, but Hurcacz was able to get it back. And a really nice title for Hurcacz, adds a second Masters 1000 trophy to his collection, puts a stamp on a year that's been kind of quiet for him, and adds 1,000 points to his name in the, rankings. But at this point in the season, I'm more interested in the Turin Live rankings race to the Nitto ATP finals. And Hurcacz has put himself just 335 points behind the 8th place Holger Rune, which gives him a great shot at it, as he's currently enrolled in the Tokyo 500 this week. He's sitting at 11th in the live rankings, all of the seeds 9 through 15 in the draw for the Tokyo 500. Oh, they all know what's on the line. They're all within reach of Holger Rune, who's playing the Nordic Open in Stockholm this week with a chance at 250 points. In the live ranking, I think he might have won this last year, so his ranking wouldn't change overall. But he's still in a really rough cold spell, lost in the first or second round at Shanghai. He needs to get some winning going. It's hard to think with the trajectory he's on, with the points in Tokyo, with some more 500 events, with Paris coming up, that if he keeps playing like he is, he'll have a chance. Rublev, for his part, has been sitting pretty comfortably in 5th for a little while now. The points from the finals appearance don't make him an official favorite, but unofficially, he sits like 1,200 points above Rune. Even more points above Fritz, the 9th place. So you'd need 6, 7, 8, and someone out of the top 8 to all get over 1,000 points. It's not mathematically impossible yet, but feels almost a certain thing. We'll see Andrey Rublev in Italy. Stefano Tsitsipas sitting in that 6th place spot. He's playing in Antwerp 250, where he's the top seed. So looking to put a bit of space. And as I said, eyes on Tokyo, live seeds 9 through 15 going to be playing this week. If one of them can make a run and take the title, they'll put themselves in nice position for contention. I'd say those spots 6 through 8, just 500 points separating a lot of these players, and there will be 3-4 opportunities left in the season for any of these guys to make a move. Could be a TFO, a Hurcacz, a Taylor Fritz, Alex de Minaur, Tommy Paul. 1 or 2 more names I'm tip of my tongue right now. So yeah, we're lower stakes, but like almost more clean and easy to follow some of these storylines. So I think should be a really interesting week in Tokyo, especially if a lot of these guys can move on to the quarters. There will be a lot of momentum up for grabs here as we close out the ATP season.